You can hear me?
I can.
Oh, I can hear me now. Oh, I'm in. I'm so in.
You said they said they turned it down to 70. They definitely didn't turn it down to 70.
Oh, will you?
I'm not sweating yet, but I will be.
You're bitching.
Oh.
It's like 105 outside, and we're upstairs. Heat rising.
Yeah, I'm out. I can't.
We need to bring you a little.
A fan. No, we can't hear a fan. You hit the whole time. It's bad enough I hear when you're breathing. I think that was the other thing, that when I said about the breathing. Did you know that I didn't want to hear the breathing? Because then you guys started breathing in the mics.
Yeah, she was saying, let's get our breath out now before we start.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm real low. Can you make me louder?
No, don't make him any louder.
I gotta get a little louder.
Him quiet.
Well, welcome back to Complete Nonsense, episode 3. I want to pre-apologize for anything that we may say that may piss you off or offend you. If it does, please call in and let's talk about it. We want to hear your opinion. Our disclaimer is very simple. If you are super serious or looking for something educational, forget about it. Because it won't happen here, let's begin. How are you today, Stax?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. And producer, how are you, producer?
All is well.
Good. We dropped our first one. That's real exciting. A lot of people were commenting on it. They were calling us. They were texting us. It was very, very fun. The anticipation of having that come out it was like Christmas for me. I was waiting. Were you not waiting patiently for it? She said 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, and then I heard a 1-minute clip of it. And then you got real excited. I'm like, oh, it's a 1-minute clip. Then I was about to text her and be like, oh, no, something's wrong. And then it came out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Thank you very much.
Where'd you hear a 1-minute clip?
She posted a 1-minute clip. The producer posted it.
Yeah. I posted like a 19-second clip of a disclaimer.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It even was posted. It even was called the disclaimer.
I did.
Do you watch? Stax, are you with us? Are you in this podcast? Or are you just here for the free water and beer?
I brought my own drink, first of all.
Okay.
Secondly, I'm in it.
You are? Well, how are you not hearing that? How did you not see it? It was a 19-second clip. And she literally put
Where was it?
Everywhere.
It was like the first episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the trailer.
Oh. I will pay more attention next time.
That'd be nice. I want to do a little bit of house cleaning before we begin. No, well, we'll get to that. Don't worry, Stax. We will.
Stax and AC are about to rumble.
What else is new? Right,
yeah, daily.
You don't have your angry eyebrows on, so we're in good shape.
They're
not yet. She loves to put angry eyebrows on. You'll see all of a sudden her face will contort, and
only towards him, not towards you.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, you want to get it too? You will.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And all of a sudden like
that does not suit my face. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then she yells at me. But I want to do a little housekeeping on here. This is nothing to do with your TikTok stuff. I just want to say why we started this podcast, right? Recently, and I'm not trying to bring the party down, but maybe some of you know, some of you don't know. A year ago, we had lost my daughter, my stepdaughter, 33 years old. She had asthma, turned into cardiac. God rest her, Kaylee Murphy. And she was an entertainer. She taught me a lot of just be yourself, go out there, and don't be afraid of it, right? So at that point, it was about 2 weeks ago. At that point, what did I say? I said, it's time. Right? Let's not be afraid, and let's just get this thing going. So it brings me all this around us brings me to our first topic. Okay. So I was telling Stax about it, and she proceeded to tell me about the time when her grandmother had passed. Right. So Stax, could you give us a little bit of that, and then we can ask, because this was a moment, where we're kind of sitting around and everybody's getting a little wet-eyed, if you will, right? We're talking about Stax is literally telling me, well, let me tell you about my experience with death. Give us a little bit of that story, Stax.
Okay. My grandma passed away. She got a biodegradable urn that goes in the ocean, and it dissolves, and her ashes go in the ocean.
Was it? I'm going to ask the questions as I go, because I have a lot of questions. Was it a box or shaped like an urn?
I believe it was shaped like an urn.
Okay, you believe it. Okay, so
it's been a while.
All right, but it was it was urn looking like clay or something.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
And then my mom passed away. And she wanted to be cremated. We had her ashes. So we decided to go out and do the sea burial in our boat. Everything's fine.
Is this in Florida?
This is in Daytona. Ponce
okay.
Inlet.
Ponce Inlet, right here. For all those who don't know, throughout the country, Ponce Inlet is right around Daytona. Very nice little waterway.
And for those of you that don't know, when you go off through the jetties, it turns into the perfect storm out there. It's very rough. It's rough. Well, then there was also a storm coming, I believe. I don't know. So we go through this thing, and it's sad, but so we throw them over. They're supposed to sink, and
so you have this little ceremony, and
right.
you're holding an urn of grandma or mom, and your sister or somebody is holding the other urn, and you're about to toss them into the sea, right?
So we toss them in, and we're looking over, and mom sinks.
So it fills up there's holes in it, so the water fills into it.
Grandma's floats.
Okay, so now grandma's floating in the ocean.
Towards the shore.
She's going towards the bathers.
She's going towards the shore. And I was mortified that some child is going to find this urn. And yes. So then I'm going after it with a gaff hook. I don't know if you know what a gaff hook is on a boat, but
No, let's explain a gaff hook. It's kind of like the thing that you stick through a fish's eye and you bring it up. So here's Stacks.
Why a gaff hook?
Stacks.
that's all I could find.
Are you going to stir the water?
We needed her to sink.
All my theories about cremating and throwing ashes on the ocean have become realistic.
Well, no, this
This is horrifying.
this
So here's a young.
this
Well, let
is
me
an
interject
actual
for a
urn that's
second.
supposed to, when it goes to the bottom, it
Dissipates. Yeah, it disintegrates. So here's a young Stacks, right? That is now hanging over the side of the boat, smashing at this thing like a piñata because grandma has to sing.
True.
Grandma has to sing.
We can't have some child find grandma on shore.
At some point, did you end up getting covered in ash? Did it pop open?
We popped it open by accident when we were trying to sink it. And it was breezy because it was the perfect storm, and grandma ended up on us.
Looking like miners. So you came back, and your people
I
looked
wouldn't
like...
say it was that bad, but it was
had
bad.
to be close. Had to be close, like, and you were puffing out grandma's ashes.
It was bad, but in a sad thing, we laughed our asses off.
That's a fantastic
She
story.
said, "You will always remember me.
Yes, you'll
and
always
I will
be-
always be attached to you."
In my sinus cavities. I think she's still there.
You just
Breathe
picture.
me in.
You're right. You just picture a little Stacks with the grappling hook is a very. It's like almost like a pool skimmer where skim a pool. It's 12 foot long and it has a hook on the end of it. So it's horrifying seeing this young child, young early adult, I will say. I'm assuming, right, and smashing at this thing and missing. Psh, 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 and then you hear click. Psh, psh, and all of a sudden it busts open and the boat's on its way back.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
fantastic.
Yes.
So that's a very funny story, and it brings me to my next story. Again, sadness. No, we're not there.
This is
this is sadness for me
on this podcast.
Yes,
this is none of this is
no,
funny.
this is sad to me. This is a moment of my sadness too.
Okay.
Okay. So my parents are selling a home in South Carolina. Okay. And there's a lot to it. They're 80 years old. We've already discussed mom slurping, dad's losing his teeth, right? Dad's teeth are all pulled, so now he's waiting for the dentist. So every time he calls me, it's like, hey, what's going on, son? It's like talking to Oliver, right? So, and that's the truth. So he calls me every day. God bless him. I love my parents. We're a very close Italian family, as we discussed. So call him up yesterday. Hey, what's going on, Dad? What are you doing? Well, we need this. I said, okay, I need you to tell me what color Mom wants the bathrooms because I'm painting their house for them. They're moving to Florida, and I'm going to paint the house. And they've given me colors for the other rooms, but they haven't given me the colors for the bathroom, right? So I said, Dad, let me ask Mom about the paint, what color paint she wants. So I hear my father go over to my mother, and he goes, Elena. That's my mom's name, Elena. He says, Elena, your son needs to know what color you want the bathroom. And I hear my mother. I don't know if anybody else out there has 80-year-old parents who are not very good at either muting themselves or being quiet. I hear her, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want my, and I could just picture her like doing the neck thing. No. And he's like, Elena, you got to talk to him. And I'm like, Ma, you don't want to talk to me? Like, where? And I said, you think there's a reason why we all need fucking therapy. This is the reason why we need therapy. Every time they're on FaceTime live with us, FaceTime with us, they don't know how to shut it off. So all I hear is my mother and father talking shit about me. Right? They're like, oh my God, what's he doing now? What has he got? And my father's like, I don't know what he wants. That's exactly what I go through every single time. Yesterday was devastating. Like, literally, I heard, no. Like she was pushing the phone away and he was yelling at her. And then she gets on the phone, hi. I'm like, hi, are you kidding?
Oh, no.
Isn't that terrible? Absolutely terrible.
In your mom's defense, it's a lot to talk to you on the phone.
What is that? What exactly does that mean?
You're all over the place. You are, and you talk 50 miles an hour. You can't get a word in. So even if you're asking for paint color, she's not going to be able to answer you. Because next thing you're going to be like, oh, well, I have a podcast and I have a shirt company and I have this and I have that. And you're going to circle back around to paint. She can't answer you. And then next thing you know, it's 3 hours and you still don't know what color.
Yeah.
It's all true.
Are you the only child?
No, I have a sister. So that's the other kind of funny part about my parents. My father, right, talks to me all day. My mother doesn't want any part of me. That's clear, right? My sister.
You have to cough.
That's not true.
That is true. What do you mean that's not true?
Your mom loves you.
I didn't say she didn't love me. She does. You just described exactly what my mother is. You literally said it to a T why my mother probably doesn't talk to me. You just saved me $25 in therapy. But at the end of the day, that being true is that my father talks to me all day long, calls me every day. So when I get to my mother, he'll say, "Oh, you want to talk to your mom?" And I'm like, "Sure, let me say hello to mom." And then she'll be like, how's everything going? I'll be like, oh, Mom, it's almost like a Cats in the Cradle song. Do you know Cats in the Cradle?
No.
Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. You don't know that? So
She's probably too young.
Yeah, it's a good one. So all of a sudden it becomes my father will try and hand my mother the phone and she'll say, how are you? And I'm like, well, Ma, this, that. And she's like, here's your father. She doesn't want to hear it. She pretend to ask. And then, the banging, sorry. Then my father will do the same thing to my sister. He'll say, how you doing? And she'll be like, well, the kids. And he'll be like, here's your mother. So we have that common bond between my sister and I. We're very close, where we laugh about that, the fact that Dad doesn't really want to talk to her and Mom doesn't really want to talk to me. And you're exactly right. That's the reason why
it is the reason. That's why I avoid your calls.
It's a horrible thing. It's terrible. It's terrible. Why? You wonder why I drink? You wonder why I have to talk on a podcast? I need to get out. I need to get my feelings out.
You get them out.
I definitely do.
It sounds like you need a hug.
Always.
He definitely needs a hug.
Yes. Right. That's going to bring me to one last point about this, right? Okay. About the
love
first
languages. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
It's a great book.
We've done it.
Yes.
My husband and I and him and his wife, we figured out what we are. Mm-hmm. And he's definitely touch.
Oh, I'm a snuggle bitch. I will snuggle the shit out of you.
Physical touch.
Oh, am I ever? I have to be right near everybody. It drives everybody nuts.
Breathing their air.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. What?
His wife would definitely rather him not be the touch.
Oh yes, 100%. Like it's embarrassing. Like I try and just roll over and even touch her. I've gotten to the point where I start at the head, now I'm at the feet, so I get a little pinky toe in there, and she still pushes the shit away. It's awful. I mean, how you do that to somebody with their love language? Why read the book? Make me read the book and then beat me up about my own love language. It's horrible.
She doesn't beat you up.
She need only 5 minutes of physical touch for her a day.
5 minute producer, I would take 5. I take 2 in a hook. I would take 2.5 minutes of physical touch. If she just let me snuggle the shit out of her and then I'd walk away, she would. Never happened. That's the beauty of the little one, because I get the little one, she'll walk into the bed and she has no choice. I get right in there, I hug her till the little head pops off. She's like, Mom, help me, he's got me in his grasp. She can't get away from that. And what was yours? Stax was acts of kindness, doing things. She is the one where if we're all sitting around and we're talking about dinner, who's getting dinner, right? Somebody wants to go get it. We all have to decide what's happening. Stax is the first one to say, I'm going to go get it. She has no problem ever. We could be 7 sheets to the wind. She stays semi-sober, okay?
Not 100% sober.
Well, I wouldn't say 100%. I've seen you with a box
I would
on your head.
never, but I didn't drive.
Oh, yeah.
Never, ever
I'm
drive.
not saying drive. Yeah, we know you don't drive. What do you have, producer? Hashtag, nobody was driving drunk in this episode.
Oh my gosh. This is just a disclaimer that no one was driving drunk during the making of this episode.
I would never.
Right. So that is Stax's love language. I
am always DD.
acts of service.
I'm the same way.
Your acts
Always.
of service also?
Yeah.
That's a good one though. But that has its limits because unfortunately people can abuse that.
Yeah, they do.
You know, and with Stax, I do not abuse it in any way. I will get up and go just like you will. There are many times I will do it just because I think it's tough for one person
true.
to do it all the
He
time.
will do it, but it takes him so long to finish talking about going to do it that it's easier if I just go do it myself. You know it's true.
Yeah. Have I said, and anything you've said in the last 3 episodes, because we're on episode 3. Wow, it flies. What time are we at?
We're at 18 minutes right now.
18. So we
We've
get
been
to about
talking about death.
yeah.
I think
But it's so good. It's such a good thing. It's again, yeah.
I want to talk about Jennifer Lopez and how she can't sing.
Yeah, no.
She's brokenhearted.
You dragged me into that.
She's brokenhearted. She cannot sing.
Oh, that's
She could never sing. She's broken so many hearts over the years. There needs to be a recompense. There needs to be justice.
She canceled her tour.
She canceled so many other people. Justice needs to be served. She has
that brings me to a funny point about singing. Okay, because producer, last night, and this is the final time we're going to discuss this. Last night, Stax actually showed me the TikTok of the blind people singing. Now, remember how we discussed this a couple episodes ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. They can't sing. They cannot sing. They're not singing. They can't sing. And then Stack's like, you can't say that about them. Just the fact that they're blind does not mean that they're good singers. You can be a bad singer as a blind person.
I would buy their album.
You would not buy their album.
100% would. Just because they're not your cup of tea.
What she's about to say is, I would buy it because I feel bad.
No,
would you
I do not feel bad.
Okay. Again, there's no feeling.
I'm their
whether they
number
can
one
sing.
fan.
What? You just discovered them like last week?
Last week. But I heard,
Number
remember,
one fan.
Stax never gave us the
I have
handle.
a foam finger and a t-shirt.
What? You ready for the concert? Do they
I will
sound like
show
Jennifer Lopez?
A little bit.
That's horrible. I don't want to listen to them.
Jennifer Lopez couldn't sing 20 years ago, though. At what point was Jennifer Lopez ever good?
She's Jenny from the block.
I understand that. And
Someone sung that song.
Right.
Justice.
Right.
There needs to be justice.
And she hasn't been from that block in 50 years.
She hasn't been. Has she ever been from?
I
that
don't
block?
think she was ever from. But the people in New York, as me being a New Yorker, as we all know, again, getting to know us all.
Where is the block?
It's in the Bronx.
Oh.
It's in the Bronx.
See, I had no idea.
And the people on that block damn well know she was never on that block.
See,
And if she was there a very short period of time. You can even look it up. They're aggravated about the fact that she claims that she's from this block. She couldn't sing then. I mean, the one song, somebody wrote the song, and then she was lip sung.
I saw her.
Yeah.
And she was
saw her?
pretty.
You did?
Yeah, she was a pretty woman, and she had sung the entire song. And all they did was had J-Lo go in the studio. They lowered her vocals and then raised up the original person who wrote the song and sung it. There needs to be
This is
justice.
a Milli Vanilli thing.
Yeah,
Do you even know Milli
Girl,
Vanilli?
you know it's true.
yeah.
Hell yeah, no, it's true. That's a good time. That was a very good time. Yeah, she couldn't sing 20 years ago.
Yeah.
She can't sing now, and
She canceled her concert.
we don't really feel bad about her.
I don't. She needs to stay in movies.
She clearly doesn't.
Right. No. Yeah, we're all pointing at the thing. Like, what are we doing here? We just became those people. The last thing I'm going to bring up is, as we move along, listeners, once again, I want to thank everybody for listening. We're going to start every time we bring up these TikToks and Facebooks and all of that kind of stuff. We're going to give you the handles, so we would love you to go to them. You can talk. You can post a comment that complete nonsense. Sent us there, right? And we hope they reciprocate and follow us, if you will.
Yeah.
I want you, any comments or any emails or anything that you want to send to us, please send it to Complete Nonsense Pod. That's Complete Nonsense POD at gmail.com. I promise you we will read them. We will respond, and hopefully we will get you on the air. I know we're not doing
And
live.
if you have any fan mail for Stacks, you can send it there.
Everybody's going to love Stacks and the producer. They're so...
Speaking of Stacks, if anyone was watching last week and they're on to Dog Watch...
We haven't even... that was going to be our last comment. Where are we on...
Did I just hijack the show?
You did. Where are we on Dog Watch?
Watch out, AC.
I love it. Where are we on Dog Watch?
She was frolicking in the backyard. You saw her frolicking.
Well, that was, again, you call it frolicking. I call it, not having a clue.
She was
where
frolicking. She's happy. She smiled.
Is there a song called "Live to See Another Day"?
I don't know. We'll find
There
one.
needs to be.
Well, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun when the music comes up next time, right? We're full of surprises.
When we go on tour, I'm going to bring said dog.
I can't wait for you to bring the dog.
And she'll do paw print autographs.
Paw print autographs.
What?
God, Stacks. There's just time. Stacks is
We
life.
just want her to live another week.
That's all.
she's gonna live another
and the
year.
day that she goes down,
She's going to live another year.
when she goes down, producer, guess who's going to be there? Hopefully taping it. This Complete Nonsense podcast is brought to you today and every day by AAO Optical and WDEC, Anglo-American Optical and What Do I Care Optical, 100-year-old manufacturers of high-end English eyewear, produced in the UK, distributed everywhere. Check us out for your eyewear needs. Anglo-American Optical, Ltd.com. If you can dream it, we can make it. 800-753-9727. Give them a call today. Also, Blue Savage Tea, BLUSAVAGET. It's an up-and-coming apparel company that specializes in custom designs of high-quality clothing and apparel. And if you can design it, you can imagine it, they can make it. Check out their Etsy shop, Blue Savage Tea. Again, that's BLUSAVAGET, all one word, on Etsy for great designs. Order today. Give them a call at 708-424-6119. We'd also like to thank our partners, Authentic Creations, who help produce, edit, and market this nonsense podcast. Check them out at AuthenticCreation.org. And we will not forget, last but not least, our partner, a Workspace Collective in Daytona, for allowing us to record in their luxurious space studio, dedicated desk, conference space, virtual office solutions, and casual meeting areas. The experienced team at Workspace Collective is here to ensure your business thrives. Give them a call at 877-490-0040. AC out.